Hi there, welcome back to Rolling into Sports Podcast, starting airing young. Just me once again. I need to get some guests at some point soon. Episode number 3. And in this one I will talk about the University of Michigan's football, basketball, and hockey teams. The University of Michigan football team is full of expectations and have not fulfilled them in quite some time. Each time the Wolverines football team plays the Buckeyes in a decade and a half, they ain't come close to competing with them. It's like Ohio State plays on a higher level of football than Michigan. So hard to understand. Both the Wolverines and Buckeyes are big universities at big stadiums. Just by word of mouth, fake recruits can got their coach and Jim Harbaugh supposed to return the program to its strength of winning conference titles and competing for national championships. I was one of those fans that said, yes, about time Jim Harbaugh is Michigan's head coach. And I drank the amazing blue Kool-Aid. Yes, I so pulled in a Detroit Lions reference. But to me it totally makes sense. Just like the Wolverines not be able to beat the Buckeyes, the Lions can't beat the Packers. Jim Harbaugh was an NFL quarterback, the successful NFL head coach, and supposed to be quarterback guru. As Michigan head coach, is not found his guy to show his crudeness. He recruits transfer quarterbacks or recruits them as freshmen, then they transfer after a year or two. The most recent has been Joe Milton. He was loaded with potential. Like the Lions, who knows the future quarterback is going to be. Harbaugh got rid of last year's defense coordinator Diane Brown, replaced him with former linebacker coach Mike McDonald. All Jim's brothers, John Harbaugh's Baltimore Ravens, like the Lions, struggle with defense and change the defense coaches very often. I believe Jim Harbaugh is a good coach, but for some reason has not lived up to the expectations of being a great Michigan head coach. In year 7, the words of rebuild come up and Jim gets a 5-year extension. Sorry, this is the University of Michigan. Rebuilds happen to smaller universities. The University of Michigan makes loads of money, and they need to have a good product on the football field. Jim Harbaugh has been a proven winner everywhere else. He has been a head coach. His first stop was University of San Diego. From 2006. He went 29-6 in 3 seasons there. The next coaching stop was Stanford University from 2007 to 2010, where he went 29-21 in 4 seasons and won bowl games. Then Jim to NFL ranks to become Cisco 49ers head coach from 2011 to 2014 with a record of 44-19-1, plus to play a record of 4-3 in his 4 years there. How far as Michigan's coach He has a record of 49-22. The downside to his record is the 2-4 season of 2020. 0-5 against Toledo State. 3-3 against Michigan State and 3-3 against Penn State, which would put him at 6-11 against those three teams, and a 1-4 bowl record. The Michigan teams in the 90s and early 2000s had a good offense and defensive lines. They had the tight ends, receivers, linebackers, defensive backs, and quarterbacks. Oh my! I have not seen the same intensity since Dwight Carr retired after 2007, and not won a conference title since 2004. Carr had a 58-16 record with a 4-2 bowl record after 6 seasons from 95 to 2000. And that been a big support of Jim Harbaugh has done the past few years for the University of Michigan. But I'm hopeful that he gets turned around in the 2021 season. Jim has brought in younger assistant coaches to rejuvenate the Wolverine program. Like all Michigan fans, we are waiting and wanting Jim Harbaugh to succeed, but not having a defense and a quarterback to lead our teams, how is expected to live up to set expectations? A short season, you go 2-4. Yes, there was COVID against Maryland. However, it looked like Michigan totally copped out on Ohio State. I don't like saying that against my favorite team, but your practice on the day the game was canceled. Maybe it's not true that you didn't cop out on Ohio State, but the Buckeyes are going to see it that way. Now they're going to use that to motivate them more and kick Michigan's behind. Michigan is in the talk of rebuilding and focus on doing better. It's time for no more excuses and be about the team. The team. The University of Michigan basketball team have raised their expectations of winning in the past 13 years, thanks to John Beilein, 12 years being the Wolverines head coach. During Beilein's 10 year, he won 2 Big Ten conference championships in 2012 and 2014, 2 Big Ten tournament championships in 2017 and 18, 2 Final Four appearances in 2013 and 18. He has the most wins in program history. It was hard to see him move on in the NBA to the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2019, and that would be a complete this season due to some health concerns. However, Michigan was able to pull in a great hire and former player, member of the best 5 recruiting class, known as the Fab 5, Juwan Howard. Howard was so excited and very appreciated for being hired as alma mater during his hiring press conference. This impressed me and gave me a great feeling that he will be an awesome head coach. In the beginning of the 2020 season, Howard had the Wolverines fly out of the box with 7 straight wins, including against number 6 North Carolina and number 8 Gonzaga, and captured the battle for Atlantis championship. However, they ended up 10 and 10 in conference play. A 1912 overall record. So far this 2021 season, the Wolverines 16 and 1 overall, 11 and 1 conference, and in the top of the conference. 11 and 0 at home, 5 and 1 away with 5 games left. The University of Michigan hockey team is low with tradition, like the football and basketball teams. Let's start with when U of M hockey was established as a varsity team in 1922. And in those 98 seasons only had 9 head coaches. The Wolverines ice hockey team has won a record 9 NCAA men's ice hockey championships. 7 came during a 17-year span from 1948 to 1964. Then 32 years later, won the men's ice hockey championship in 96 and 98 under legendary head coach Fred Berenson. Gordon Arthur Fred Berenson, who coached the Wolverines for 33 years from 1984 until he retired in 2017. Coach Berenson won 11 regular season and 9 tournament titles. His teams qualified for the NCAA tournament for 22 consecutive seasons from 1991 to 2012, the longest streak ever in college hockey. On January 10th, 2015, Red became the 4th coach in college hockey history to record 800 victories. On April 10th, 2017, Berenson retired with 848 wins to 1,336 games and recorded 36 NCAA appearances. Mal Pearson replaced Berenson on April 24th, 2017. Mal was on Red's coaching staff from 1988 to 2011. Pearson took the head coaching job at Michigan Tech in 2011 until he took the U of M job in 2017 as Michigan Tech's Husky coach. He won the 2012 Great Lakes Invitational Championship, made two NCAA tournament appearances in 2015 and 17. Won the 2017 Western Collegiate Hockey Association Tournament Championship. During Pearson's first year, the Wolverines ice hockey team went 22-14-3. This led them to an NCAA Regional Northeast Regional Championship. 1 wins over Northeastern and Boston University to return to Michigan for a 25th time to the Frozen 4. The following year was not so good. Did not make any tournament runs or top contenders in the Big Ten and NCAA tournaments before the world got shut down. This year, Pearson as the Wolverines ice hockey team at 12-8, 10-8, in the Big Ten with 5 games left in the regular season, sitting at 29 points in the conference standings, which puts them tied third with Notre Dame. In a short while, we'll know if the University of Michigan will have a better product on the football field. Soon we'll know how the Wolverines basketball and hockey seasons turn out. This has been episode number 3 of Rolling Into Sports podcast starring Aaron Young. Bye for now.